The date's been set for Autumn Struggle, a once-a-year street demonstration that spotlights the labour issues of the moment. On November 22nd, some 20 groups will protest the government's decision to allow US pork imports, a move that has sent shockwaves through Taiwan's pork sector. Other issues are pension reform, a recent case of workplace harassment, and the rights of workers like dispatchers.
Ractopamine is a top issue for this year's 2020 Autumn Struggle. At a press conference announcing the event, activists wore masks depicting President Tsai Ing-wen, Premier Tseng-chang, and Legislative Speaker Si-kun, among others. They reenacted a protest staged by the DPP in 2009 against the lifting of a ractopamine ban on U.S. beef. Activists accused the DPP of betraying its own values to allow imports of pork containing ractopamine.
If Taiwan's pork is safe already, we shouldn't be letting unsafe pork in.
Activists said the government's policy was meeting fierce public resistance. They said the well-being of consumers should not be sacrificed to gain leverage in trade negotiations.
Something that the people of Taiwan have been watching closely is the issue of ractopork imports. There's been a great deal of backlash and fear. So we call on everyone to come to the streets on November 22nd and say no to ractopork, no to double standards, and no to a one-party state.
As in previous years, the Autumn Struggle will also focus on pension reform.
We want the government to acknowledge the fact that when the workers of today become older, they are basically forced into a life of poverty. Corporations should be taxed to fund basic annuities.
Other issues will be a recent whistleblowing incident at Kangshan Educational Publishing and the rights of dispatch workers. This year's demonstration will start from Taipei's Katagalan Boulevard at 1 p.m. on November 22nd. It will end at the DPP headquarters in hopes that the ruling party hears the voice of the people.